Yes, good evening. Today we discuss about the mechanism of hormone actions. That means how a hormone acts. We know in the previous session or previous lecture there one hormone required one specific receptor for its activations. Okay, so when one hormone comes and it binds with its specific receptor, then it can give its responses. Okay, here we discuss about three types of hormone like protein hormone, steroid hormone, thyroid hormones, how they act. So first, protein hormones. Normally, protein hormones bind with its receptor, that receptor present outside of the cell membrane. Okay, so the receptor is extracellular. When the hormone binds with the protein receptor, that time in the intracellular part of the cell membrane, the one protein is attached with this receptor, that is known as the G protein. When hormone bind with its receptor, that time G protein getting activated. When this G protein getting activated, it functions by three modes. First, it activates one adenylate cyclase enzyme. This adenylate cyclase enzyme then activates the cyclic adenosine monophosphate. Here, this cyclic adenosine monophosphate acts as second messenger system. This cyclic adenosine monophosphate then activate kinase. Okay, so then this kinase enzymes opens ion channels or activate enzymes. Via this mechanism, the protein hormone showing its actions. So, which type of hormones or which protein hormones acts via this mechanism? Epinephrine, norepinephrine, calcitonin, parathyroid hormone, ADH, ACTH, FSH, LH, TSH and glucagon acts by activations of the adenylate cyclase. Okay. On the other hand, G protein also acts on the activations of phospholipid C enzyme. After activations of G protein, it acts on the phospholipid C. This phospholipid C either released stored calcium ion, or this phospholipid C activates protein kinase C. When it activates protein kinase C, then the receptor calcium channel actually present on the cell membrane getting open. When the calcium channel getting open, then from the extracellular fluid, calcium ion enters inside the cell. When the calcium ion enters inside the cells, or phospholipid C helps to release the stored calcium, that time calcium ion concentration inside the cell increases. So then this calcium bind with calmodulin and makes calcium calmodulin complex. Then it activates several enzymes and showing its actions. So which type of protein hormones acts via this mechanism or acts via activations of phospholipid C? Epinephrine, norepinephrine, oxytocin, defined regulatory hormone from hypothalamus, several eicosanoids acts via this mechanism. On the other hand, G protein also activated G protein also inhibit the adenylate cyclase. In the first, it can activate, or on the other hand, it also inhibit the adenylate cyclase. It activates the PDE. Okay, so it enhances the breakdown of CAMP, cyclic adenosine monophosphate, by releasing the phosphodiesterase. This phosphodiesterase break down the cyclic AMP and forms the adenosine monophosphate only. Then this adenosine, when this conversions happens, the CAMP level inside the cell getting decreases, and it leads the enzyme inhibitions that involve in the calcium ion channel openings or activations of defined enzymes. So that cannot be happens. Okay, so which type of protein hormones acts via this mechanism? Epinephrine, norepinephrine, these hormones acts via this mechanism. This is the entire mechanism of protein hormone actions. On the other hand, steroid hormone acts via the same mechanism, but the receptor of the steroid hormone it present inside the cell or inside the nucleus. Okay, so after releasing the steroid hormone, diffuse through the membrane lipid and enters inside the cell. When it enters inside the cell, it binds with its receptor present in the cytoplasm, or it enters inside the nucleus present in the cells via binding of cytoplasmic or nuclear receptor. Okay, it binds after entering inside the nucleus, it binds with the nuclear receptor. When it binds with the nuclear receptor, it directly acts on the DNA that present on the nucleus. Then the gene getting activated, transcription happens and mRNA getting produces. Then from the mRNA, translation happens and protein getting synthesized. Alteration of the cellular structure or activity happens, and the target cell showing the responses or showing the desired responses that can be happen for the steroid hormones. Okay, on the other hand, thyroid hormone, it also getting diffuses across the cell membrane and enters inside the cells. Inside the cells, this thyroid hormone binds with its receptor present on the mitochondrial surface. Okay, or it enters through the nuclear pore inside the nucleus, and there also it binds with its receptor and acts on the DNA. After acting on the DNA, the gene getting activated and translation, mRNA synthesis happen, transcription, mRNA synthesis and translation happen, protein synthesis happen, alterations of the cellular activity also shown. When the thyroid hormone binds its receptor present on the mitochondrial membrane, it also produces increasing the productions of ATP and target cell showing the responses, desired responses that may happen for the thyroid hormones. Thank you.